efficiency at the moment. But one of the things I've been doing to keep that up is I've been getting these tiny little Red Bull cans. They're really good, and you can kind of just like quickly just like rip off the seal, shot them. It costs like $4, but you know, it's worth it, you get the quick shot. But one thing they're really good for is, I don't know if you noticed, as soon as I walk down there, they're really good for just making everything seem a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. But what you can do, I'm not saying I've done this, but you can, is you can just take a photo and send it to all your mates. Just be like, look how big that is. But, problem with that is, people are looking at it and going, oh, he's got big hands. So, what you can do, just get a child's hand. Anyway, I really like fucking with people, just generally, my purpose in life, I really want to just go out there and just piss off as many people as possible. And the people I love to do this most to is Christians. Yeah. So there's Christians out there, but it's just, they take it so personally, I don't know why. But one thing I love to do is I love to go into bookstores that have the Bible and just move them to the fiction section. just move them. Science fiction even better. It's just another thing I do is I just get a few extra bits of paper that I printed off at home, and I add in an additional prologue. And I call it Noah's Lost Diary. It's pretty good, I've got some interesting excerpts. One of them off the top of my head is Day 41, unicorn pie tastes fucking delicious. But the other thing I love to do with Christian bookstores is go in, dress as Jesus, and do book signings. You know, just kind of hover in and just like sit there and sign away. That's not really sitting, that'd be a very long book sign. But I also kind of like to, I like to fuck with girls as well. Not fuck girls, but like, well, they do. But just kind of piss them off, really. And one of the ways I used to do that was, I used to try and pick up girls by sitting in parks with a book. And you'll know why I can pick up girls with this. It's an ordinary book. Most people have one of these. And you just kind of sit in the park for a bit, and you cover it with a bit of paper, and you write on the bit of paper. I'll just show you quickly. Just sit in the park with that. For those of you at the back who can't read it, it says living with a big penis. So girls walking past you like that. Yeah, it works. I also like to go to speed dating, but I make speed dating a little bit more interesting because I do it on speed. Just adds that extra little spice. But the problem I find with that is I get a few of the questions that I get chucked at me, I don't really know how to answer, and then when I chuck the questions back, I'm like, what do colours taste like? And sort of like, did you know that date rate's gone up in price? And like, what would happen if you got two detectives to follow each other? And like, and also like one which has got me a few weird looks is, do you often like stop microwaves at 1 second just to feel like a bomb disposal unit? You can do it. But yeah, I actually do have a girlfriend now, and I find loads of ways to piss her off too. one of the best ways is actually when I'm walking along, she won't actually really let me hold her hand anymore, because what I do is, when I'm walking along, I just kind of stand there, hold her hand, drop back a little bit, like this, and then just walk like this. Basically, she just thinks I'm sort of spastic, but the best thing is people walking on just go, oh, he's looking after a carer. Oh, it's the carer. Another thing I've been trying to do recently, and it hasn't really worked very well, but the method is there. You fart under the covers. It's called a Dutch oven, guys. If you don't know what this is. It's called a Dutch oven. But the best way to do it is if you fart under the covers while she's asleep, and then you just tuck it in. You keep that gas under there. You keep it there. You get out of bed, you go over to the light switch, and you just turn it on. And she'll be sitting in bed, and I'll basically just reenact what happens. It's basically, she'll be sitting in bed, suddenly lights go on, she goes, and then goes, quite a long time. God knows how I'm still there. But yeah, basically, I'll leave you with this last one, is what I like to do as well is to really piss off taxi drivers, because they kind of tend to rip you off. If you have a look at the counter, it goes up like really fast. But what I like to do, just to get the mood going, is I go up to the first taxi in a long taxi rank. I want right at the front and go, excuse me, I haven't got any money. Would you mind if you gave me a lift home, if I give you a blowjob? And the taxi driver will be like, oh, fuck, no, mate. And then she just goes to the next one. Excuse me, do you mind if, I haven't got any money, do you mind if you give me a lift home, mate, if I give you a blowjob? And he'll go, oh, no. And next one, excuse me, do you mind if, I haven't got any money, do you mind if I have a free lift if, I'll give you a blowjob? And none of them will do it. So for the last one, you just straight away, you just go in, hi, yeah, Newmarket, please? Yeah, I've got $20 here, that'll be right, yeah? And as you drive past the other cabs, you just go, hey! It's like, oh, hey! Yeah, that's my set for the night, guys. See ya.